What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is TheBlaziking, and I just woke up, so I don't care as much if my hair looks stupid, and if it doesn't, even better. But we're just here to check out the Pokemon Presents thing. I'm gonna hit the subtitles and just not bother to do a super fancy edit, because, well, being a lower end of the Pokemon community, I don't care how fancy this is. I just want to see what's going on, because I already have the obvious spoiler, but it's the same obvious spoiler that I've seen for the past several months, because a lot of content creators that are a lot bigger don't care to give, if they give people spoilers or not, which is very sad, very unfortunate, and we need to stop that kind of behavior in the community. But, that being said, let's watch the actual trailer, see what kind of stuff is going down. Because, like I said, we know the one thing, but that was already a thing that's been known for several months now. So let's see about this, shall we? Where are my subtitles at? There are no subtitles. Well, that's fascinating. Okay, well, guess we run it without them. Unless there's just the ones that are already self-implied because of, Japan. Yeah, the last 30 years has been a ride.
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27, is Pokemon Day. This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series. In those first two titles, 151 Pokemon made their appearance. Now, a total of 1,025 Pokemon have been discovered. And these diverse Pokemon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to
Okay, seeing Pikachu just go over and be like, whoa, is kind of funny.
experience. This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th, a milestone reached because of your support. Thank you, each and every one of you. We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokemon continues to evolve. In today's
Get evolved, kind of like the Pug. I see what he did there. I imagine there's probably a lot of people who watch this that are probably talking all sorts of shit because of how much people dislike what the Pokemon Company has done in recent history. But honestly, I still feel like there's not really a lot done wrong per se. I mean, yeah, they've messed up games creations, but I think people give the games themselves too much, discredit, even against the bad stuff for the good stuff. But I've said even on the review channel a bunch, I'm not really the type that tends to hate things just for little errors, unless it's like food. Then it's like user error. But
today's broadcast, we'll share all the latest news about Pokemon. Please enjoy the presentation.
okay, so is anybody old enough to remember hit clips? Because that's basically what they're doing here. Those little things you stick inside of a mini CD player and it plays music for you. That's basically what this is. Which kind of cool for them to bring back that level of nostalgia, I guess. But Pretty sure you can also like find all the old classic music for Pokemon on YouTube, Spotify, etc. I could be wrong, but pretty sure anywhere that you can listen to music or sounds, it exists. But I guess cool to have their own little thing if people want to shell out that kind of money.
I'm Junichi Masuda, and I handle the music and sound effects for the Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue version video games. You can now play all 45 songs from the games on this small player inspired by the Game Boy system. We took particular care to make the audio sound just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while swapping out cartridges.
Hello, Pokemon trainers, and happy Pokemon Day. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International, and I'm thrilled to share.
You know, this is one of those names that is very unfortunate for somebody to have because of like other people related to the name. You know, I see things on TikTok about people of certain names based on people that have like went to court or have, certain documents. It's just a very bad time to share names with certain types of people nowadays, isn't it?
News about the 2026 Pokemon World Championships, which will be taking place alongside our new fan experience, Pokemon XP in San Francisco. The 2026 Pokemon World Championships will once again welcome nearly 3,000 competitors from all over the world. Competitors in the video game championships will battle for the first time in Pokemon Champions, while their fellow competitors will battle in the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite.
Also, how do people even compete competitively in Pokemon Go when their servers are held together with a fucking bit of string and glue?
So the final matches of these games will be held at the Chase Center, an arena that's 3 times the size as last year's finals. Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event for our competitors and their families. As the World Championships evolved, we saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom. As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations, and of course, visiting the Pokemon Center pop-up store. To celebrate this new experience, today we're giving you a first look at a truly special piece of art illustrating Pokemon XP alongside the highly anticipated World Championships.
And for the people that, get invited or the people that can spend that kind of money, that's kind of awesome to see.
Whether you're joining us in person in San Francisco or from home on our live stream, we can't wait to see you this August. Thank you, Pokemon trainers.
God, the nostalgia. That's kind of cool. Well, that's kind of vague, isn't it? I swear to God. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are my second least favorite Pokemon games. Honestly, maybe of all time, maybe just on the Switch. I've really come around to Sun Moon as well as Ultra Sun Moon being different enough to enjoy both. And Let's Go, while great games, are the third remakes for Kanto, which is way too unnecessary. Actually, technically, fifth remakes for Kanto. And also, using the same kind of catching mechanic in Pokemon Go is the dumbest decision in the world. I get it was to promote Pokemon Go, but still.
A huge range of Pokemon that have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return. And they're...
Okay, the thing was about actual Pokemon Go's anniversary, not Let's Go's anniversary. Okay, the way they showed Pikachu and Eevee was kind of misleading.
There's a 2-day Pokemon Go tour event starting tomorrow. We also have a promo code to share.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, it says the Pokemon you choose, but it looks like you're set on the XY starters, but that's neat.
Here.
Oh shit. OG Red and Pikachu for Pokemon Masters. That's cool. Also, I'd probably still be technically playing Pokemon Masters if it wasn't for the fact of when I switched phones a while back, I lost my account because for some reason it wasn't tied to my Nintendo account like I thought it was, so it was like defeating.
Let your curiosity shine!
Oh, even the Scarby protagonist with the DLC Legends. That's cool.
Pokemon Masters EX.
Also, I'm just now noticing Vandy's thumbnail on the side, but I'm pretty sure he intentionally did what he did with those because I don't think those could be the starters. They look too clay.
To celebrate Pokemon Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray. The magnificent power of the 3 legendary bird Pokemon comes together. Soar stylishly into battle. You can participate in the event to unlock their Unite licenses. And even more Pokemon are scheduled to be added. Don't miss what's coming.
Oh, it's kind of cool. GameCube controller that you can buy exclusively for the Switch 2 and spend $60 on. Pog. Like, before I continue, I'm gonna say, games raising their prices, I understand. It's how things go with the modern generation, you know? Back from when I was a kid, when games were like $20, $30, now we're like 5 generations since then, and games are $70. It's just how time progresses. But if you're buying an old school controller for $60, you're crazy. Especially because I'm pretty sure by now you could buy like an actual old GameCube controller for less, and then some sort of attachment for like $5 or $10, and it'd be less than buying their controller. But oh, this is the thing he's been waiting for. This is the thing a couple of people have been waiting for. Is it gonna finally be dropping? Well, it would have already dropped after this, which means it's currently out now, which, honestly, if it is, I might be downloading immediately after this to my Switch, because that would open up some fun content. I've never downloaded them to an old, Dolphin thing I had. Totally legit GameCube, wink wink. But now that they might actually be on the Switch too. But what about the OG one? Oh, never mind, there it is. Okay, so it's not like immediate, but soon. Because March 2026 is literally in 2 days. So, like, are they going to make us wait until the middle of the month? Or is it just going to be like March 1st? Boom.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. I'd like to give you all some additional updates as we share the latest news on our games. First off, we have information regarding the Pokemon Fire Red version and Pokemon Leaf Green version games.
You finally changed it so you're actually going to make them compatible to Pokemon Home and it's worth buying them?
Coming to Nintendo Switch. The Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan, were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004. Today, these games have been made available to play once more as download-exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. We also plan to make these titles
Oh! Wait, I was joking! People said this wasn't gonna be a thing! Okay, that's kinda cool, I guess. Yeah, especially if they put in, like, old legendary DLCs and type stuff. Because, like, well, I don't technically need to go to Fire Red and Leaf Green to, hunt any of the legendaries, because, I mean, hey, peep the channel, I've hunted basically every single legendary but, like, 3 to exist in the game, and even re-hunted and re-hunting some. But, hey, that actually means I might want to get these games. Doubly so if they put in, like, the Mew or the Day Access events or something. Was there a Mew event? Am I crazy? Definitely a Day Access event, though. Maybe even a Celebi event. So, like, if they put those into the games, definitely be worth buying.
compatible with Pokemon Home in the future. This way, you can bring Pokemon obtained in other Pokemon RPG series titles on adventures with you, or you can send Pokemon.
Also, it has it said that it'll connect to ZA. So does that mean that'll be happening soon? Maybe it triggered as soon as this was over, kind of like I assumed the GameCube games would have been, but apparently I'm wrong.
Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions. We hope you look forward to it.
Also, it seems like it was a one-way transfer like Pokemon Go, but that kind of makes sense because they're like older games, so how would you send stuff back into it?
Next, we have some news about Pokemon Champions.
Oh snap, oh snap, oh snap, oh snap. Don't know if I'll get copyright for this, cause they had to do some stupid bullshit and put in some music that's so bad and awful. Yeah, it is so terrible. Why they have to put in possible copyright? We hate that. All the time, all with the possible copyright. Oh yeah. Oh fuck, oh shit, oh copyright. Yeah. This is possible to ruin my video, and while it doesn't matter much for me myself, oh shit, here we are. Pokemon Champions has every gimmick available. Hell yeah, fuck yeah. La 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 la. Okay, I'm done with all this kind of fucking. Like, I'm just gonna turn it down low so maybe they won't like yell at me as bad because like they have to put in bad copyright music, and that's actually kind of stressful. Okay, so you advertise the tournament to be between a Switch user and a mobile user, and then you're going to release the mobile version later than the Switch version. Honestly, bad planning.
Way to chair.
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon.
What news? Are we getting more DLC content? Are we getting more Pokemon available in it? Are we getting more huntable legendaries? Which will not specifically interesting to me. Might be cool to other people. I need one more legendary to finish off the 5 that are currently huntable in the game, spoilers. But
Legends ZA game, the newest title in the Pokemon series. Please take a look at this video.
oh, more new megas maybe? Because honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to more new megas by like downloadable content. You know, give us new mega stones for other mons. I'd be kind of sick. Hell, give us a shiny Eternal Floette so we can have a shiny Mega Eternal Floette. Honestly, I won't lie, a few of these legends and mythicals I do actually have the shinies of. I cannot wait to bring into ZA so I can see their shiny megas. Okay, so that showed us literally nothing new. It was a cool video, but are we about to see some new stuff? Oh, is this just about the official release of Garchomp Z that we've known about for several months now? It really does not look that hugely different than the other one, from all I can tell. I mean, it looks cool, don't get me wrong, but really does not look that much different than Mega Garchomp. Though it's using Dragon Meteor, so maybe it's supposed to be more special based than physical. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. You can't say you have news for Pokemon Legends ZA DLC when it's literally something we've known about for a very long time, because you guys are not good at keeping secrets. And I don't mean in the sake of we know it for a very long time because of spoilers, like, the Generation 10 stuff, but as in we've known it because Joe Merrick had put it right on Cerebi a very long time ago.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered. This mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC after this presentation concludes.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, though. Like, you get one of those, hey, yeah, okay. It's kind of like what I said to begin with, is you get a new Mega by doing some sort of DLC event. So it's not like I was wrong in that aspect, but it's kind of sad it's something we had already known about instead of something new as well. That would have been cool.
After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. You can obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace. Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
That's more interesting. I suppose if I take, like, the information from Gen 10 and use that as a thumbnail image, I can't get yelled at because we're 3 hours removed from the actual trailer. No, if we don't get this in Gen 10, it's a crime. If we do not have Stereo Rotom in Gen 10 as a Steel Electric type, it's a crime.
Is that curious-looking stereo a Rotom? Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside? It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
That's kind of cool. You get official game music? Okay, no, that's really cool.
Town with a variety of music. Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected tracks while I...
Okay, but why does it look like that Tangrowth has a weave? Or a wig? No, tomato, I guess.
I introduce you to the world of Pokemon Pokopia.
Actually, no, the Tangrowth looks like it bleached its tentacles. That's what it looks like.
Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town. It seems...
Okay, yeah, no, that actually makes it make more sense that it looks like it bleached its tentacles.
Like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up. Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too. But how do you cook? Huh? silhouette.
Oh, that probably made Vandy so happy.
A Greedent appeared. It's
Okay, Greedent is literally that guy at the diner who's been working there for 40 years, and he always, for some reason, even though he just got to work, has a greasy t-shirt on and chest hair sticking out the top of it.
sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente. Chef Dente
Okay, that's clever, though.
can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes. Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer. Some dishes will even
Pause.
prefer.
Motherfucker just ate the entire thing. Skillet, platter, and all. That is not how you eat food, Ditto.
Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier to develop the town. Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing.
Excuse.
In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns.
Okay, that's kind of cool. And, like, the visual process of it being kind of like trading a Pokemon is also kind of cool.
You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding. Ah, there you are.
Also, it's a crime that they didn't treat this like, how people play hide and seek in Scarby. You're a Ditto. You could easily transform into anything. They should have treated it like Prop Hunt. It would have been so cool. Missed opportunities is a Pokemon Company specialty, I guess.
There's someone here, too. But where's the last one?
Okay, I spoke too soon. They did treat it like Prop Hunt.
Whoa! You can transform into objects, too.
Okay, so if I had no other reason to buy Pokopia than, just having something cool I can just play and relax with, unless they do something stupid like treat it like Tamagotchi where if you don't come on, things die, or if they have a daily login thing and it sticks people to have to log in every day. I have enough of that stuff. Matter of fact, I uninstalled a couple of those type of games yesterday to make room for a new one of those games on my phone.
That was a fun game of hide and seek. By working together, you could even build something this big.
Ah, yes, my throne. Was this Ditto Fall Guys now?
Together, you can develop a town. Or go on far-off adventures.
Oh no, it's just Minecraft. Right. Forgot about that.
New encounters may await you as well.
Oh, didn't expect to run into a big angry cat in the most relaxing Pokemon game.
Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger. Developing a town, one step at a time.
That's shiny.
Bigger and bigger. Developing a town.
No, that was a person. I'm sorry, for 2 seconds it looked kind of like a shiny Drifloon, I'm not gonna lie, but they went by it so fast. Like, the yellow is kind of the perfect shade.
One step at a time. Pokemon Pokopia. Available on March 5th.
Okay, just a week, that's fine. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to check my Switch to see how much it's going to be, but I also feel like I'm going to regret doing that. Also, small point out, they might mention it in this, but I heard something about Ditto getting a costume in Pokemon Go, and honestly, while I know it's just in celebration of this, it's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Like, Ditto doesn't get much love in Pogo. I mean, like, it gets new things that it can become, but that's really about it. I feel like I've seen Koei Tecmo in other games I've played in the past. I can't think of it off the top of my head of what, but I think I have seen it in other things I have played. Like, I'm pretty sure they're in charge of, honestly, probably Animal Crossing and stuff like that, but...
Pokemon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday, March 5th. We hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a town from the ground up. Today, we covered all of the information you see here. We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video for you all.
And here's the big one. Like, here's the thing that's obviously spoiled in the corner. Here's the thing that has been spoiled for months because of people that don't know how to, like, throw things in your face on their video thumbnails and stuff. Oh, leaks! Here's a bunch of the leak information. Here's hints about the leaks. It's like, bro? Honestly, I'm getting sick of the professionals doing that stuff. I mean, come on. You're a professional PokeTuber. Don't throw spoilers out randomly. If you're gonna give spoilers, have it be, like, based on your members or something. Because members-only videos being stuff like that makes sense. My opinion, though.
Thank you for tuning in.
And, yep, there's the winds and waves. Pikachu's taking a trip from Kanto all the way forward. And that's 1 through 9. And now for the introduction of 10. New character? Starters? Okay. Pikachu's in costumes. That's neat. Definitely going to be a Pokemon Go thing. Are we actually going to have costumes for our Pokemon in Gen 10? Because I wouldn't be opposed to that. Tropius! Wailord! Gen 10 gets more Hoenn love, let's go! And yet, they're still making our characters look like they're barely teenagers. Like, we know the static Pokemon age, or Pokemon character age has been probably like 15, give or take, the past several generations, but we still just outright look like children. Also, Tailo, woo! Wait, that looks like Pacific-Log! Okay, it looks a little like Pacific-Log. Like, maybe Winds and Waves takes, all from that portion of Hoenn? Like, it's not Hoenn itself, but what if from Pacific-Log all the way down here gets branched off into a whole new... As a Hoenn fanboy, I think I'm just coping. That's a lot of returning Pokemon already. Oh. Here are the actual starters. And might not be too far off from what looks like on Vandy's thing, honestly. So, we got another Fire Cat, and Grass Bird, and Water Lizard. And the Grass Bird looks like it came from Angry Birds. I can't say I'm honestly a fan of these designs. Like, hopefully the middle and final stages are cooler, but these honestly just look like they're copy-pasted from other video games and altered slightly. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. The Grass Starter looks like it came from Angry Birds. The Fire Starter honestly just kind of looks like they took the ideas for Solgaleo and Pyroar and went... And that Lizard looks high. Like, I know that Lizard's design looks like it could have come from some other kind of similar monster catching game, but it just looks high. Also, probably my favorite of the three because of that, not gonna lie. Brout. What kind of name is Brout? Okay, Pom-Bon is kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. Gekwa. Okay, no, I really like that name, though. Gekwa's kind of cool. Also, that cloud in the distance, is that actually a cloud, or is it a legendary? Because you see white clouds all around, and then you just see a random dark cloud. Let me, Yeah, no, that's the one that's standing out by itself. Is that a potential legendary? Maybe I'll add that into the thumbnail for this. Oh, that's the potential wind legendary, but what about the potential waves legendary? We're about to get a little glimpse of that. No? Okay. Okay, 27, that's good, because they've probably been working on it for at least a year or two. And another, year and a half is good. It might have them have enough time to have the first big releases on the Switch 2 be as good as they should be. We can hope. But get ready to spend another $150 on 2 games. And I know a lot of people might not, but, like, content creators, yeah, we kind of probably have to. Honestly, I thought that was going to be like an actual, like, hint to one of the legendaries. Okay, a lot of that news had nothing to do with me, frankly, unfortunately. Because, like, I don't play a lot of the mobile games. I don't play a lot of the this, that, and the other thing. The Pokopia news, kind of cool. And like I said, if we don't get DJ Rotom as a Steel Electric type in Gen 10, they're robbing us. But as far as the important bit goes, those starters... I feel like the stage 1 just lacks effort, and I really hope for the other 2 stages they do so much more with them, because when the best one is the gecko that looks like it's high, that's a problem. I mean, it's not a problem for me because, well, I like Pokemon like that. Like, honestly, I think Drizzile is kind of like one of the best middle stage evolutions for that kind of reason. Like, yeah, it's more of an emo thing, but if you look at it another way, he looks like an emo that probably smokes a joint behind the locker rooms or something on occasion. But, I don't know. If anyone sees this, let me know your thoughts on all that, especially the winds and waves information, because I'm hyped for a lot of the Hoenn love to return, a lot of the Pokemon that came from Hoenn coming back, because this is one of those things like you could theorize one area is connected to another for obvious reasons. I mean, that thing we saw does kind of look like Pacific Log Town, but before it was like surrounded by water. So like that could be a fan theory, Pacific Log got brought to Hoenn because of Kyogre's little angry moment, but really Pacific Log started in the region that Winds and Waves is in. I like that kind of headcanon, honestly. Something people will probably play around with over the course of the next year and a half. But you can let me know your thoughts on all the stuff in the comment section. And if you appreciate my thoughts and insight about things, hit the like button, subscribe to the other stuff in the description. Ring bells, like Facebook, follow Twitter, and just gotta keep updated with things. No shiny short today because I'll probably just upload this. TikTok, Patreon, Twitch, you know how it goes. Till next time, been TheBlaziking, out, ta for now. Peace.